Hi and welcome to this auto-emotional presentation for a vehicle that, while we are based here in the UAE, certainly needs no introduction. This of course is the choice of people ranging all the way up from the sheikhs down to the expats, the locals, the workers, the guys who love to race and rallies these things. This is of course the Nissan Patrol, and this is the Super Safari edition. This particular vehicle, as you can see, is being presented on a 1993. It's a classic shape, and as at the time of selling, while there's about 40-odd thousand vehicles for sale on the internet site that we choose to sell our vehicles to, there's only 7 for sale. That's right, there's only 7 for sale here at the moment in the UAE. This particular vehicle has had a host of works done, keeping it mechanically in the best tip-top condition that it can be. The vehicle has been rebored. It's had a lot of work done on the engine, and gearbox is overhauled as well. This 4.2 litre fuel injection vehicle has also had a carb setup added to it, so it really can be tuned to exactly how you prefer to drive. This vehicle is quite well known, and even first, second, third, it will slip the rear wheels if required. The vehicle really is a torque-filled little monster. It's of course a reliable vehicle, being a Nissan Patrol, that goes without saying, and the character that you get from these vehicles is second to none. The bodywork is showing a few signs of age and does need a cosmetic overhaul, but apart from that, actually all the panels seem very straight and true. There's no real dents at all to mention. If the stickers were removed and the vehicle had either a respray or a touch up here and there, it's in rather good condition. The spare wheel is also available, as is the fuel filler cap, which, as you'll notice, is missing ominously, but it's just that this vehicle is used and enjoyed every day by its current owner. And the best thing about it is it's had a 3-ton pickup AC compressor fitted to it, so the AC on this vehicle blows ice cold. Now that's something that's actually quite rare and quite important. Of course, in the UAE the heat is bestowed upon us and is also a gift and a curse, and while you're out cruising in this vehicle, you can not only look cool, but you will actually feel cool as well. The AC then ice cold on this particular vehicle. As you can see, all the light and the bright work on this car is in true and clean fashion. There is central locking, however there is an issue with 2 of the modules. It's got a few telltale signs of usability on it, but again, everything does actually pretty much work. All the electric windows, so on and so forth. You've got the red velour seats, which are in actually remarkably good order. There is a bit of piping coming through there, as you'd expect on the driver's bolster, but apart from that, it's actually in very, very good order. You've got that matching sort of mock leather Mulberry style dash, and as you can see, the vehicle is genuinely being maintained for the mileage that it is, but the truth about this vehicle is that it drives so well. Again, you've even got the original plastics on the door cards, so it really has been cherished by its current owner, who maintains the vehicle without cutting corners. It really does drive absolutely fantastically. It's a vehicle that, of course, with that manual gearbox and that 4.2 reboard engine, really does pull through the rev range. It's surprisingly quick, actually, to be honest. We have had a test drive in it with its owner, and he showed us what it's capable of course, on a private road, and believe me when we tell you that the vehicle really will surprise you at just how nimble and quick it is. Of course, the seats all fold in and down and out. The tyres are actually new as well, by the way. As you can see there, it's got a tremendous amount of tread left on it. It's a Super Safari, so of course it comes with a few nice touches, such as the rear AC as well. You've also got the belt set up and the hooks for the 6th and 7th row seats, speakers into the rear doors as well, and again the plastic there on the rear door cards. A vehicle then that is showing that it's built so well. You've also got the cool box here, and of course the rear AC and the seats that do fold down flat, and as you can see, you've got the vents up there on the roof as well. So if you did have the 6th and 7th row seats fitted here, your rear occupants are going to be kept nice and cool as well. It's got that telltale Nissan clunk and click that we've come to know suggests how well this vehicle's been built, and there's a reason why it's ever so popular here. The reliability on this vehicle is just sublime. Yes, the stickers do need redoing, but that's something that you can pick up from any good auto body shop. They have these stickers in stock all the time. Tinted as well, so that lets you know that the vehicle is gonna look the part as well as stay cool throughout the hot summer months. You've got that large armrest as well, and even electric windows. We'll be going through all the toys and electric functions as well, just to demonstrate them all working. Again, the seats, as you can see, just simply fold down with a little lever, and you've got huge load capabilities on here. But the retro chic that these vehicles are now beginning to come through and really appreciate in terms of value. There's not many for sale, purely because, one, you do have a good example that's mechanically sound, you tend to hang on to it, and while this one could do with a bit of cosmetics, it's in a very, very sound mechanical condition. Jumping into the vehicle, it gives you that high command driving position. Make sure we're in neutral, and starting the vehicle, it starts absolutely on the button. It's a vehicle that, of course, being a Nissan Patrol, is gonna let you know that it is what it says it can do, which is absolutely go off-road and on-road. And now you certainly can't feel the AC, but I'm sure you can hear it in this occasion. It's got that 3-ton pick-up AC compressor that's brand new being fitted, and the AC in this vehicle is so required. It's absolutely brilliant. So again, you know, you've got lots of nice touches on this vehicle, being the electric windows and mirrors. That will give you the power cutoff as well. Here we go. You got the switch there for, of course, the right hand side, that being the passengers, coming across, that being the drivers. That's all working as well. You've got the power assisted steering. You've got the adjustment for the steering wheel just off this little lever over there. Electric windows all the way around. Intermittent rear wiper and front fog lights, rear demister, and of course the illumination control there just popping through. Now the vehicle, as you can see from the just slight gas that I give, will have the most awesome noise coming through. It's a vehicle that really does sound the part, and that 4.2 reboard engine, I mean, it's kind of hard to gauge from here behind the camera, but as I give gas, the vehicle is genuinely rocking side to side. It's got a huge amount of power on this vehicle, and it's something that its current owner is genuinely going to miss, but unfortunately his loss is someone else's gain. You've got that AC coming through, and you've also got the rear heater, clock, and not much else going on in terms of satellite navigation and all the peripheral items that you get on cars these days, but it's really not required. This is a vehicle that starts, stops and goes exactly as it should. You do have a nice CD changer here, in fact a 6 CD changer with radio and tuner and so on and so forth. That all works perfectly well. Of course, you've also got the diff locks, which you can turn on and off, required when you do go off-roading on this vehicle. And this vehicle can handle the sandy stuff like absolutely nothing. I've been in it glides over the sand. It's such a selling point on these vehicles, to be honest, and a credit to Nissan and for the UAE to have come out with such a vehicle that really does lend itself to the environment within which it's. And as soon as you step out of the vehicle, you realise just how strong that AC is. It's a 1993 Nissan Patrol, and it's the Super Safari with the reboard 4.2 litre engine. It's also had work done on the headers. It's got brand new tyres on it as well. It's looking for a new home, and although it might need a few cosmetic touches, it's a vehicle that starts, stops and goes exactly as a Nissan Patrol should. It really is a vehicle that is going to let everyone know that you know exactly what you're doing when you're behind the wheel of one of these things. We thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this presentation and taking the time to be part of our family here at Auto Emotional.